Was LGBTQ plus history erased from Christian narratives? Have you ever wondered if stories of LGBTQ plus people have been hidden or left out of Christian history? It's a question that touches on how faith and identity have interacted over centuries. Let's explore what we know about this topic together. Historically, Christian writings from early and medieval times show that ideas about gender and sexuality were more varied than many assume today. Some communities had relationships and understandings that didn't fit into strict heterosexual norms. For example, medieval Christian culture sometimes included stories of same-gender bonds that weren't always condemned. Often, prohibitions against these acts were more about political power than theological truth. This suggests that the idea of a fully anti-LGBTQ plus Christian history isn't entirely accurate. The way we think about sexuality today is quite new. It only became common in the 20th century when social movements pushed for LGBTQ plus rights and visibility. Before that, Christian communities didn't categorize sexual identities the way we do now. As LGBTQ plus identities gained recognition, many conservative Christian groups responded by emphasizing traditional family roles and gender expectations. This led to the marginalization and, sometimes the erasure of LGBTQ plus stories within Christian history. One of the most misused stories in Christian tradition is the story of Sodom and Gomorrah. Many have used it to condemn all LGBTQ plus people, but that's a narrow and often misunderstood interpretation. Scholars and queer theologians have challenged this view, pointing out that the story's context is more complex and not solely about sexuality. They work to reclaim Christian narratives in ways that affirm LGBTQ plus identities. In affirming faith traditions, recognizing this erased history is important. It involves looking at the past with fresh eyes and questioning interpretations that exclude or condemn LGBTQ plus people. Many churches are now creating spaces that welcome all sexual and gender identities as part of God's creation. This includes revisiting old texts and traditions to find more inclusive understandings. Practically, churches can teach more inclusive stories from Christian history. Supporting queer theology and scholarship helps reframe Scripture in ways that affirm LGBTQ plus identities. Creating welcoming church environments where everyone feels they belong is also key. Engaging in honest conversations about stereotypes and misconceptions helps build understanding and respect. In the end, the history of LGBTQ plus people in Christianity has often been hidden or ignored. But new research and faith-based efforts are helping to bring these stories into the light. This encourages a faith that includes and celebrates all people, regardless of gender or sexuality.